Welcome to A New Life podcast with Pamela Jean, where it's all about empowering women to empower more women. Get ready, friends, to create a new life. And here is your host, Pamela Jean.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to this week's episode of A New Life podcast. It is Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I hope that your Thanksgiving plans were amazing. And gosh, we have so much to be thankful for. If you just pause for a second and think about how much we have to be thankful for, it's a little bit overwhelming, isn't it? But thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in today. If you like this podcast and you know of someone who needs to hear some really, really good news, some uplifting things, some business advice, some life advice, please have them subscribe. Send them the link. We're on Apple, Spotify, my website, PamelaJean.anewlife.com. There's multiple ways that you can share this podcast with people, but please share. Today's episode, very fun, very exciting. I'm going to share with you 4 habits that will change your life. Only 4 habits. There's 4 things that if you do these 4 things religiously every single day from now until forever, your life is going to start changing. You will start seeing some differences and some incredible transformation. So, these are powerful concepts that will truly transform your days from chaotic, unproductive, to very productive and successful. They also play into some mindset work as well. So grab your favorite coffee or a soda or an iced tea or an adult beverage. Depends on what time you're listening to this, but grab your favorite beverage and let's get started. So these 4 things truly will help you with your productivity, focus, and the accomplishments that happen in your life are going to change. They're 4 very simple things, my friends, and they will be life-changing if you let them. That's the key part, if you let them, if you do them. The first concept is, this might seem kind of simple, but it really is a game changer. It's waking up at the same time every single day. Now, some of you work from home. Some of you go into the office. Some of you are business owners, entrepreneurs. Some of you are stay-home moms. Everyone has a different schedule and a different purpose each day. But no matter what day of the week it is, if you wake up at the same time of day, that consistency in your wake-up routine sets the tone for the entire day. Your body craves routine. And that's obvious if you get to bed too late one night, the next day you're just dragging because you're out of your routine. Your body really craves routine. If you can establish that consistent wake-up time, it helps regulate your rhythm, enhancing your overall sleep quality, because sleep quality is obviously really important as well. So set that alarm. Have 1 alarm setting on your phone. If you look through your alarm settings right now, how many do you have? Is it filled with a bajillion? Set that 1 alarm setting. Resist the snooze button and wake up weekdays or weekends consistently the same time. Now, let me just explain something real quickly. And if you're a listener of mine, you'll have heard me say this before in the past. That snooze button is really not your friend. If you hit the snooze button and think, okay, 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 30 more minutes, whatever, what you're actually doing is sabotaging your sleep. Sabotaging how you're going to feel and how you're going to show up the next day. What the snooze button does is allows yourself to lull back into a bit of a sleep, but you never finish a sleep cycle. Without finishing that sleep cycle, you get up when your snooze button goes off for the second or third time, and then you're going to find yourself being groggy every single day. For the rest of the day, you'll be groggy. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy to start this habit, but it is a habit that once you establish it, you will not regret it. Now, I have the same alarm, 4:40 every single morning from Monday until Friday. Every morning I get up at 4:40. Now, on the weekends, I don't set my alarm. I wake up on my own. Most of the time, I'm awake by 5 o'clock. Now, whether I get out of bed or whether I read while I'm still in bed on the weekends, that's objective. That's up to me, because that is kind of my down days where I allow myself just to work a little bit more on autopilot. But if you establish that good, healthy wake up time every single day, you're going to see a shift in your energy level and your productivity. So concept number 1 is waking up every day at the same time. The next concept I want to share with you is exercise. Now, don't poo-poo this, because some people are like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym. I hate going to the gym. Okay, you don't have to be a gym person to move your body and exercise. And what that looks like for me is going to look differently to you, and that's perfect. It doesn't matter. But exercising and moving your body every single day is such a game changer. You not only feel physically fit, but it also boosts your mood and your cognitive function. It is a win-win every time you move your body. Whether it's that brisk morning walk where you get up and you take in that fresh, chilly, cold morning, or a midday yoga session, or an evening gym workout, whatever works for you is great. Just find what works and stick with it every single day. For me, it's right after, which is why I wake up at 4:40. I go to the gym at 5 o'clock. I'm home by 6:30 at the latest. And then I can move into my next habit. But going to the gym for you and the exercise for you might not happen until after work, or maybe it happens right after you bring your kids to school, or maybe it happens at your lunch hour. It doesn't matter what time it happens during the day. It happens every single day. Your body and mind will thank you, and you're going to feel more equipped to tackle your day's challenges by simply staying fit and being healthy with your workout, exercise, and moving your body. My third habit that will bring big change to your life, if you let it, is spending time with God. I want to talk about the spiritual realm a little bit, but in the hustle and bustle of our lives, it's easy to overlook the importance of spiritual nourishment. Now, spiritual nourishment isn't necessarily Christianity or God. It might be different for you, and that is okay. I'm not here to preach to you or convert you or anything else, but my relationship with God is what gets me through every single day. God is my business partner. I lock arms with him every single day, and he allows me to pour into you. It doesn't mean that has to be your belief, and I'm not trying to, push anything on anyone. Maybe for you, maybe your connection spiritually is meditation, or maybe it is, spirit world of the universe. Maybe it's more yoga based or Zen based. It's not necessarily about practicing religion, but it's finding moments of stillness to center yourself before the demands of your day. Because once your day gets started, you're not going to be focused and centered on pretty much anything. We all know that that's true. But being grounded in a spiritual practice can really help you navigate life's uncertainties. Because are you certain about what's going to happen today in your life? I mean, you might have a plan. You might have your to-do list that you're ready to start checking boxes next to your to-do list. But how often does your day actually go how you have it planned? Let's just be real. It's not fathomable. It doesn't happen the way you think it's going to happen or you want it to happen. Curveballs are coming at you all the time. But having these habits, what this allows you to do is really be able to take the controversy, to be able to take the curveballs, take the things that come at you in a way that is healthy and still maintains productivity. We all know that person in our life that if they get thrown off kilter, if their day doesn't go exactly the way they want their day to go, they are in, they're fit to be tied. They can't hardly move on. They can't get past the thing that happened. When you have a spiritual connection and you're grounded in God, you're just going to take what comes at you and roll with it. You're just going to go with it. It's like, okay, well, let's just bring it on. We'll figure it out. Everything is figure outable. And when you have that spiritual soundness and that centeredness spiritually, for me, it's God's my business partner. And if I have a problem, I have a consult with him. So as it fits into my day, I do these 4 habits first thing in the morning. That's what works for me. Your spiritual time might be in the evening when you're going to bed. Maybe it's at your lunch hour, but you have to have it on your schedule. You have to make an appointment with yourself to have a connection with God every day. So for years at 6:30 a.m., I had an appointment on my calendar that said God. So it was my God time every day at 6:30. Now it's a habit. I don't have to have it on my calendar. But if it's important enough, you'll make an appointment with yourself to do what you need to do with these incredible habits. So I go to the gym, I come home, I make my healthy breakfast, and then I have my time with God. And what that looks like for me, I do different devotionals, studies. Right now, I'm working through the Chosen study, which is so much fun. I really, really love it. It's awesome. But when I'm done with that series, I'll find something else. I always find something new to fulfill me with God's Word. There's Bible apps that can help and guide you. If you need help with that, just reach out to me and I'll give you some suggestions. I've done some really, really powerful Bible studies. If you want to know what those are, I'd be happy to share those with you. But that is the third habit, is bringing a spiritual dimension into your daily routine. Now, the fourth habit is really powerful as well. This is a habit that can shift your mindset in such a significant, huge way. It's journaling your gratitude. You know, in the rush of our daily lives, it's so easy to focus on what we don't have. It's so easy to focus on the hard parts of life because, let's face it, life is hard. There's nothing easy about it. And sometimes you feel like there's more hard things and challenging things than there are good things. But if after you've had your spiritual time in the morning, you get out your journal and write 5 things that you're grateful for, 5 things that I am so grateful for. And it could be, some days my gratitude is like, I'm grateful for the hot coffee. It's not anything that is like deep seated and spiritual, but other days it's I'm grateful for an experience, something that happened the day before that was moving, that was impactful to me, and I was allowed to impact other people. Sometimes that is what my gratitude is about. Other times, it's different every day, but I pour into gratitude. There's a saying that says, gratitude changes your attitude. And that is 100% true, because if you focus on the bad things, and if you're focusing on the things that are not good in your life, or the people in your life that you feel are making mistakes, the people that are imploding in your life, if you focus on all of those bad things, or the things that you don't have, that I wish I had a nicer car, I wish I could go on this vacation. If you focus on those things, those are the things that are going to hold you back, that are going to keep you stuck in a place that is not very happy and not very productive. But if you take a few minutes every single day to reflect on what you're grateful for, this can 100% reframe your perspective and reframe your focus. Grab a journal right now. With it being towards the end of the year, there's so many awesome journals that are out right now that are so much fun and so pretty. I always have a nice, fun, pretty journal, and start jotting down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for, big or small, every single day. Focus on the good, not on the bad. Focus on what you have, not what you don't have. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude really, really can lead to increased positivity, resilience, and an overall happy life, a much happier life. So friends, the 4 habits that will change your life, if you can do these 4 things every single day from now until forever, it will be life-changing for you. Number 1, wake up every single day at the same time every day. And yes, wake up every single time too. Because you know what? Here's the truth. If you have the honor of waking up, if God has waken you up today and you're breathing air, there's something you're supposed to do that is powerful today. You're not supposed to just take up space. So if you are listening to this and you are alive and you are awake, there's something you are supposed to do today, exactly where you are. It's so important to never forget that. But wake up at the same time every single day, number 1. Number 2, move your body. Exercise, move your body. It does not have to be high impact. I like boot camp. Boot camp may not be for you. Go to a yoga class, walk around the block, walk your dog, do stairs at home, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You can do wall Pilates. You don't even have to leave your home, but move your body. It's important. You only have one body. And once it's deteriorated, there's no coming back from that. You know, there's one thing that is inevitable is that we are all going to get old. Right? I'm going to get old. You're going to get old. But here's the thing. We don't have to be old. We're going to get old. It's happening. We cannot adjust the time. The sands of time will just continue to flow, but we don't have to be old. So make that decision sooner than later. Don't make the decision to move your body because you have a medical condition and you have to. Make the decision to move your body because you know it's what's best for you and you want to. I promise you that is the better scenario. The third thing is to bring in a spiritual element into your every single day. Bring God into your morning with a Bible study, with prayer, however that looks like for you. Have spiritual time every single day. I have conversations with God probably 10, 15, 20 times a day. I might be sitting at a stoplight and I have a conversation with God. I might be in the middle of my workout and have a conversation with God. I keep that open every day, all day. The morning I wake up, thank you, God, for bringing me into this day. And at the end of the day, thank you, God, for this day. My gosh, we did so much. Thank you for bringing this community into my life, and be grateful for that time. So have that spiritual element. It's really, really important to have that. And the last thing is journaling your gratitude. I can't stress that enough. Gratitude changes your attitude. It changes your outlook and your perspective. Less focused on you, more focused on the people outside of you, the people that you are there to serve, and the difference and the power that you have to make in the world. It's so important to do that. So to quickly wrap today's episode up, remember, creating a successful and productive day. You can do it. You absolutely can do it. Wake up consistently, move your body, spend time with God, and journal your gratitudes. You're laying a foundation for a very, very peaceful, fulfilling, and balanced life. My coaching program, Balanced Life, Balanced Business, falls right in line with this. It's such a mindset shift. And once you do these 4 habits, you're not going to regret it. You will start seeing the differences. Give it a chance, though. New habits aren't going to happen overnight. You have to commit to 3 months. 3 months. I know, 90 days. Concentrate on 90 days of bringing these new habits into every single day. And after the 90 days, they're going to be habits, and you'll do this without even a thought. So friends, thank you so much for joining me on a New Life podcast. It was a pleasure to have you here. Please take a moment to subscribe, leave a review, share this with your friends. I would really appreciate it. Until next time, stay focused, stay intentional, and unleash your productivity potential. I do have a quick quick announcement. Next week, I have done an interview with a stress management specialist. She is from Houston. I can't wait for you to hear this interview. Right as we head into December and head into the Christmas holiday season, a lot of stress comes along with that. So Lolita is her name, and she's going to be joining us and give us some tips on navigating that holiday stress and stress management. So I'm excited for that. But friends, thank you for joining me, and you make it a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us today on A New Life podcast. We will see you next time.